Hey guys, this is Kaylee Walston, and today I am going to be doing the bonding and molecular geometry lab. There's a couple different activities, but we will go ahead and start with activity 1, and that is just where we're going to be drawing a bunch of Lewis dot structures for different compounds, if you will, or chemical formulas. My bad. So we will go ahead and start. For the first one, I chose. I'm going to choose. I'll choose PCl5. So then that's the chemical formula. So we'll write that down. And the central atom is going to be phosphorus. Okay, phosphorus is in group 15, so it's going to have 5 electrons. And then chlorine, which is the Cl, that's going to be going to have 7 electrons. So then we do 7 times 5 is 40 electrons. So that's the total valence electrons that we're going to have for this one. Okay? So now we will go ahead and do the Lewis structure, and then we'll go ahead and just go ahead and do the dot structure after, or the dot diagram after that. So P is going to be the central atom. Like we said earlier, that's phosphorus. And then since it has 5 electrons, we'll go ahead and do our double bond out to the sides, and then we'll put chlorines around it. Okay. Then we will go ahead and fill in our electrons. Okay, so we just did that, and then we'll go ahead and do the dot diagram. It's basically the same thing, just with dots, I would say. Okay, so this is all going to equal up to about 40 electrons, and I'll show you right now. You see? And then this is our dot diagram, just with the little dots, and then this one is the Lewis structure. So that's basically done. We're basically done with this one. Now we'll just go ahead and start the other one that I have. And then for the second one, I picked SF6. So then we'll write that down for the chemical formula. And then the central atom, that has the least amount of electronegatives, and so that is going to be S. And then we'll go ahead and write down the electrons. S. S has 6 electrons. And then F F has 7. So then 7 times 6 is going to be 42. But then we add the 6 from the actual formula, so then we get 42 plus 6 is 48 electrons. And then we will go ahead and do our Lewis structure and then finish off with our dot diagram. So S is the central atom, and it has 6 electrons. So then you do the lines, the bonds, and then put F's around them. Okay, and then we'll move over to the dot diagram. And just like I said, it's basically the same, just with dots. Okay. And so, 2, 4, 6. So this all equals our total, which was the 48 electrons. Right there. Dot diagram, Lewis structure, central, or the chemical formula, and then central atom. And then that's going to be the end of activity 1. And I will go ahead and begin activity 2. Thank you for joining me.